Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. Today, I'm going to be talking about the season 15 premiere of Deadliest Catch, and what happened on the show last night. So, I actually learned something I did not know out of the 15 seasons I've been watching Deadliest Catch. Before every season, one crab boat gets to go out before the fleet and load their boat up with crab for the state of Alaska, and they get paid to do it. It'll cover their expenses. That's it. 800 square miles. So that means that in this one spot there's $250 million worth of crab, and all the boats, most of the boats will be there, and the fishing grounds are going to get really, really crowded. That's what was discovered in the first part of the episode. Now I'm going to get into talking about the boats and stuff. So, the Northwestern, the crew was all up there. Even Mandy Hansen, who's Sig Hansen's daughter, she was on the boat. Everyone was on the boat for a couple days before Sig came up. A day before they were going to leave, Sig got to Dutch Harbor, Alaska, and he was there, made sure everything was ready to go, and then he called a crew meeting and he told them that he had a mini heart attack and he got cleared to go, but he's all good. One of his arteries was clogged and they had to deal with that. But he got to go, and so they went fishing. And then on the summer bay, they had two Greenhorns, and as they were leaving port, one of the crew members took all of his stuff and quit before the season even started. And one of the Greenhorns is he's not lazy, but he shows up late on deck just because he takes a long time just to get ready. So 3 boats, they didn't go to where the biomass of crab is, and it was the Wizard, the Saga, and one other boat. Yeah, it was just those 2 boats. They didn't go to where the biomass of crab was. They were looking, and they didn't find any crab there. It was like they were finding very few crab. Normally, in a crab pot, a good average is 20. 40 is really good. 60 to 70 plus crab in a pot is excellent. That's hot fishing. If you're getting that, you're going to fill your boat up real quick. But they were not finding that, so they were getting blanks and pulling very few numbers. And while everyone else was on the biomass of crab, the Brenna A, captained by Sean Dwyer, he was on the crab, and he was around the area where Sig and Mandy and the Northwestern crew were. And they were fishing close, and then all of a sudden the Wizard comes in, the biggest boat in the fleet at 155 feet long with over 250 pots on it, and the Wizard just starts sending down Captain Sean Dwyer and the Brenna A, and Sean is not very happy about it. So he calls up Jake Anderson and he's like, the fishing's really hot here. I want you to come and let's go screw around with the veterans and get them out of where we want to fish. So Jake comes down, and the Wizard is sitting on top of the Brenna A's pots. And then the Brenna A and the Saga are in communication, and they get behind the Wizard, and the Wizard's in front of them, and they catch up, and they start sending pots on both sides of the Wizard, which would prevent the Wizard from catching any crab because it's covered on both sides. So the crab will go to the Brenna A and the Saga. So Keith was not very happy about that, while Jake and Sean were laughing because they wanted to keep their spot, and they didn't want to be muscled out of their spot, so they decided to work together and muscle the veterans out. They got the Wizard and Captain Keith really mad, so Captain Keith, he went and picked up a pot from the Saga and a pot from the Brenna A, and he put them on top of each other and welded them together and tied all the lines and buoys together. So the Brenna A picked up both, and then they set it, and then the Brenna A and the Saga figured out that something happened to their pots, so they went and dealt with it, and the Brenna A picked it up and got the pots cut loose and the lines cut loose. So that was the parting shot that the wizard took that gave him before he went to find some other spot. The next target that the Brenna A and the Saga have is the Northwestern. That is the next boat that they're gonna bombard with their own crab pots and get him out of the area too. And the Summer Bay, they are out on their own grounds. They're away from the pack and they're doing really good. And Southern Wind, they found their own honey hole in the same area but away from the crew too. So they're doing good, and they kept that secret from all the other guys, but at some point during king crab season they'll go down. The other boats will find out that the Southern Wind is doing good and they'll want a piece of that action. And the Cornelia Marie, they're doing good. They're getting 80 crabs in a single pot, which is really good, plus riders. Riders on top of pots means there still is crab in the area and they didn't have time to get into the pots, so they're crawling on top. And sometimes you'll have 2 or 3 or more riders on top, which is a good sign. You want that sign on a biomass of crab. This season is gonna, like, with the crab being in one specific area called the mud pit, this whole season's gonna be crazy with boats jockeying for position and fighting for their pots, and it's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be one giant show, but it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait for next Tuesday's episode. And on every single episode I'm gonna be doing a review, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and please share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you ain't dreaming, you ain't living. Don't forget to dream big.